remembers. We know no king, but the king in the north whose name is Stark.
The king in the north! The king in the north!
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj, and today I'm here with Game of Thrones, Season 7, Episode 4, The Spoils of War. Had to come on here and spoil my people. They said I wasn't feeding them enough on Patreon, so I said, you know what? Let me give them this Game of Thrones today. Now, but really, Rainey had an appointment, and I had to take her originally. But my mom didn't go to work today, so she took her and took my sister to where she needed to go. So, I'm free. So I said, well, why not do Game of Thrones, you know? And then I got a new shirt. Shout out to Michelle, aka American Mom, for getting me this Olenna shirt. It was me, baby. She's a smooth criminal. She had the best death as far as like, yeah, as far as Game of Thrones goes, that was the best death. Like, she got to win in the end, so that was great. Because otherwise I would have just been heartbroken. But another one of my favorites bites the dust. Daenerys, her Unsullied lost because they were prepared to lose a few people that had at Castle Rock just to trick Daenerys, burn their ships, and basically make the Unsullied walk back. We lost the Tyrells, unfortunately. That's why I got this shirt. It gives and it takes, right, y'all? And so I guess Daenerys has her second sons, her Dothraki and her dragons, and that's pretty much about it. The little Ironborn that's left with Theon. So I don't know. She needs to make a bold move. She needs a win because we're 0-3 to Cersei, and that's not sitting right with me. Cersei has to go down. I don't think people understand how much I hate her. I hate her more than some of y'all. Like, I hate her. I've been binging this, so I'm getting all of Cersei's wrath all at once. Y'all were going through this over the years, so y'all got time to let y'all hate mellow down and stuff and bury it a little bit. Mine is active. It's been active for about a year. I think I've been reacting to the show for about a year now. It's active. I cannot stand that bitch. Like, she's doing too much. Like, you got your throne. Chill out. Like, why keep pissing people off? Like, I mean, she did have to make moves because she had enemies coming for her. I get that. But, like, she going, I don't know. They're just doing too much right now. They're doing too much. She shouldn't be winning. Like, she was down bad. How did we get here? All right, I'm not going to think too much into it because I'm going to get mad. Let's get into this. I want to see Dany's retaliation because there's going to be a retaliation. Whether she takes Drogon and gets on his back and starts wreaking havoc everywhere or what, she's going to do something. We can't just sit here and take this from Cersei. So, I don't know if there's anything else Cersei can do at this point other than maybe invade Dragonstone, but I feel like that's a death sentence, right? So, I mean, but then again, I don't know how many people Euron can fit on his ships. But I feel like that's too bold. I wouldn't attack Daenerys. No, that'd be dumb. So, yeah, let's get into this. I don't know what spoils of war could mean. That just pretty much means, like, the pleasures of war, right? What you get out of it, so. Full and other reactions are available on Patreon, y'all. Let's get into it. Y'all, I just woke up. Again, waking up and choosing violence. I don't know why I wake up and just... I should have went and made me something to eat, you know. Woke up a little bit. No, I just woke up and said, yep, Game of Thrones. Let me feed my people. Don't say I don't spoil y'all. I don't know, now that we're at the end, it's kind of getting harder to predict what's going to happen. I just know it's Cersei and the White Walkers left, so... And where is Arya? I didn't get no Arya the last episode. What is going on with Brienne? We're going to talk about that for a second. Why are we sleeping on Gwendolyn? I don't think she said one word this entire season. Where is Brienne? I mean, I know she's with Sansa, but why do they not have her doing nothing? Like, she and just help carry the story for like 5 seasons straight. What are we doing with my girl Brienne? She's in my top 5, so I'm like getting irritated that she's not doing anything. Granted, I want her to have peace, but like, dang, give her something to say. Like, we can't sleep on Gwendolyn like this? Who is this? Is this... Oh, this is the Unsullied? No. That's the Lannister. So is this them leaving Castle Rock or something, or are they going to fight somewhere? What is they doing? I ain't got time for the Lannisters today. Oh, this is them robbing the Tyrells. Shit.
You've just won the biggest prize in the world. What could you possibly have to be upset about?
He found out who murdered his son.
Queen of Thorns, give you one last prick in the balls before saying goodbye.
I'll save my confessions for the High Septon.
There is no more High Septon.
No, there isn't, is there?
There is still the question of my prize.
That's a lot of money I just gave you.
It's not a castle.
Oh, you want the Tyrell's castle?
How about that one? Is available?
You don't want Highgarden.
I beg to differ.
Red Wall. Daenerys Targaryen can come and take it back the day after you move in.
Besides,
got
there
a
could be
point.
upkeep. All your new riches weighing you down.
It all belongs to the Iron Bank.
See? We pay our debts. Right.
Yeah, with blood money. Y'all bitches is broke.
Whatever nameless shit.
Y'all gotta rob Peter to pay Paul. What is this shit?
Gold. When we win this war, all the castles in the Seven Kingdoms will be yours to choose from, with no one left to take them away.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, I'm sure Queen Cersei's reign will be quiet and peaceable.
Stranger things have happened.
Like what?
Yeah, please answer that question.
Granaries are being emptied and loaded into wagons, my lord.
Current harvest?
We have teams of men collecting it from all the farms in the Reach.
So, Bran,
This
you
is
accompany
sick.
the Tullys and help them accelerate this process.
I must say, I don't think the Iron Bank has ever had a debt of this magnitude repaid in a single installment. I always considered your father a very effective and efficient man, but you appear to be redefining those terms.
We ain't finna
entirely.
start praising Cersei
Too
today.
kind,
Don't do it. Not on this good Tuesday.
I am neither kind nor a lord, your grace. I am merely an instrument of the institution I represent. The gold...
Is on its way. My brother is supervising its transportation himself.
Daenerys need to strike and
Okay,
take that
well,
money,
we
fuck
just-
them up, and put them at odds with the Iron Bank.
Fond of your interest payments.
And then Daenerys can
We
pay
must
them.
devise a way to raise their spirits.
But how would Daenerys know what they were doing?
Current venture.
Because the spies ain't been spying. Like, how Cersei know everything, but our spies ain't telling us shit. And Varys is the master of spies. Come on now, this is
Secret
crazy.
potential in that venture. I imagine it would require outside investment.
It will indeed. I need to expand my armies, my navies. My hand, Qyburn, has made overtures to the Golden Company in Essos.
I know him well.
Don't start going into Daenerys' territory.
Parties who'd fallen into deep arrears.
It's good to hear.
You can count on the Iron Bank's support.
Okay, now we
As
should don't
soon
make
as
that
the gold
payment.
arrives.
Right, okay. Now, if Daenerys can find a way to rob them. The spies better get to spying. That's all I got to say.
The last man who wielded it meant to cut your throat, but your mother fought him off.
Was that the second episode? Yeah, I remember that. That was a Lannister knife, right? And then she kidnapped Tyrion. It was his knife at some point, right?
The one that took her life. I would have stopped that dagger with my own heart, if I could have. I wasn't there for her when she needed me most.
You wouldn't have been able to do shit.
But I am here for her now, to do what she would have done, to protect her children.
By making out with her daughter.
Anything I can do for you, Brandon, you need only ask.
Brandon already knows your fate. That you got me
Do
calling
you
him
know who
Brandon.
this belonged to?
Brandon.
No.
He can see the whole history
The
of it.
very question was what started the War of the Five Kings. In a way, that dagger made you what you are today. Forced from your home, driven out to the wilds beyond the wall. I imagine you've seen things most men wouldn't believe.
I like how he has his wolf clothing on.
To go through all of that and make your way home again only to find such chaos in the world. I can only imagine.
Chaos is a ladder.
He's like, how do you know about that? Yeah, Bran can see everything, but you don't know that.
I'm sorry to have disturbed you, Lord Stark.
I'm not Lord Stark.
I'm the three-eyed raven. He's really, like, lost himself.
You're leaving.
I don't want to leave you, but when they come, I need to be with my family. You're safe. I'm as safe as anyone can be now.
No, you've done your part. We appreciate the hell out of you, Mira.
Yeah, I don't.
You've lost a lot too.
That's all you've got to say.
Thank you
Thank you.
for helping me.
My brother died for you. Hodor and Summer died for you.
I almost died for you.
He, I don't know. He's not himself.
Bran.
I'm not really. Not anymore. I remember what it felt like to be Brandon Stark, but I remember so much else now.
You died in that cave.
He did kind of die in that cave. I mean, he ain't, to me, that he ain't never been the same that day. When that stuff happened with Hodor, it's like, yeah, Hodor had that, he was kind of like seizing or whatever, and was dying, and it affected Bran too. He just never been the same that day. Go home, Arya! Go see your people. Oh my God. She can't believe it.
Hey, up. Where you going?
Don't play her.
In there.
This is Arya Stark of
I live
Winterfell.
here.
Fuck off.
I'm Arya Stark. This is my home.
I'm not gonna play with y'all. They did the same shit in King's Landing. Ain't nobody about to play with them. Move the fuck out the way.
Stark's dead.
Bitch, don't you see me standing here? Y'all don't know what I look like?
Sir Roderick, I'll tell you who I am.
There's no Roderick here.
Minister's name Walcom.
Go ask Jon Snow then. The king in the north. He's my brother.
He's 1,000 miles away.
Sansa.
It's cold.
She gonna fuck y'all up. I ain't even worried. She's gonna get in. This is her home.
If Jon's gone, who's in charge of Winterfell?
The Lady of Winterfell. Lady Stark.
Which Lady Stark?
You tell us. You're the one impersonating her sister.
She's like, no way Sansa's in charge.
Tell Sansa her sister's home.
Lady Sansa is too busy to waste a breath
Stop
on you.
playing with Arya in her own home. It's the audacity for me. Bitch, did he just try to grab Arya?
I'm getting into this castle one way or another.
Please don't make it be the another.
Sansa finds out you turned me away.
Think about that one. Ponder on it. Was that, old boy from Eddie Munson?
Right.
From Stranger Things? You better act right. Look, she's like, I'm home. Why everybody always gotta try Arya? Let her in. Goddamn. They always trying to play my girl. Someone that you remember it. It was burnt a little bit, but it's changed such as you have. But it's good to see the Starks banner.
No, 'cause if you don't, I'm gonna whip you right in the fucking face as hard as I can.
Don't hit Eddie Munson.
We were standing right next to her, and
when we turned around, she'd gone, my lady. She was nothing. Some Wintertown girl.
he comes in asking for Sir Roderick
Yeah.
and Maester Lewin.
Yeah. And
Those are who she
don't
knew
trouble
at
yourself
the
over
time.
there. We'll find her.
You don't have to. You know where she is.
Probably went to her favorite spot. Oh. Let me shut up. This is not her favorite spot. Damn. This is just sad. The reunion.
Do I have to call you Lady Stark now?
Yes.
Yes, they're so petty. My Stark family is back together, y'all. They can't take this from me. They are back together. They're different.
Shouldn't have run from the guards.
I didn't run. You need better guards.
No, deadass. They're so different now. I can't wait for their
Suits you.
personalities to finally
Lady
intermix.
Stark, Jon left you in charge.
He did. I hope he comes back soon. I
Me
remember
too.
how happy he was to see me. When he sees you, his heart will probably stop.
It doesn't look like him. Should have been carved by someone who knew his face.
Right?
Everyone who knew his face is dead.
We're not.
Y'all could carve out a new one.
They say you killed Joffrey. Did you?
No.
Wish I had.
Me too. I was angry when I heard someone else had done it.
Trust me, she
However
did
long
y'all
Liz got, he was
justice.
always first.
Your list.
Of people I'm going to kill.
You laughing. She already got two. Y'all really just
How
don't
did you
know
get
each
back
other.
to Winterfell?
It's a long story.
Y'all both
My
literally
life
have
is
long
too.
stories.
Yes.
These two,
Not a very
they
pleasant
done went through
life.
hell and high water, y'all, but here we
Me
are.
neither.
These
But
two
our
are
stories aren't
so...
over yet.
Our stories are not over
No.
yet.
They're not.
This is trauma in a room right here. Like, yes, hug, please. This is trauma in a room. Like, dude, I couldn't even begin to explain their stories separately to people. Like, they're so different. They're so tragic.
Bran's home too.
The Stark's kids, they have come home. The Stark kids have come home. I love it. Our house is united for the first time since season 1, y'all. This is crazy. But he's not the same. Look, Sansa looking like, they all have had such different experience. I've never watched a show where like the main characters have been separated like this for this long. Like, Game of Thrones is truly one of a kind.
You came home.
He said it, I'm not really Bran anymore. This is sad.
I saw you at the crossroads.
You saw me?
I see quite a lot now.
Bran has visions.
I thought you might go to King's Landing.
Oh, she was.
So did I.
Why would you go back there?
Cersei's on her list of names.
Sansa's like, oh, that shit's real. Arya's like, how the fuck you know about that? Y'all are all very different people.
Who else is on your list?
They're all like strangers to each other.
Already.
The only one that came back to life was the Hound.
Where did you get this?
Littlefinger gave it to me.
Littlefinger. He's here.
He's declared for House Stark. Why would he give you a dagger?
He thought I'd want it.
Why?
Because it was meant to kill me.
The cutthroat. After your fall.
Why would a cutthroat have a Valyrian steel dagger?
Someone very wealthy wanted me dead.
He's not a generous man. He wouldn't give you anything unless he thought he was getting something back.
I'm glad you know that now, Sansa.
It doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
It's Valyrian steel. He can use it to fight the White Walkers. Okay, I just got that.
Are you sure? It's Valyrian steel.
It's wasted on a cripple.
Yeah, that suits Arya. And she needs a weapon for the long night. My people are back together, y'all. This is everything. Like, I just feel so bad because you can look at the three of them and see trauma. Like, they're not even, like, super cheer. Brienne of Tarth! My girl, finally, say something today. Give me something, Brienne, please. I missed you.
Catelyn Stark would be proud. You kept your vow.
I did next to nothing.
You're too hard on yourself, my lady.
I'm not a...
Eh, don't call her a lady. She's a knight.
Thank you, Podrick.
Go vow yourself to Arya to protect her. Not that she needs protecting anymore, but it never hurts. Yeah, Littlefinger, there's nothing you can do here. The family is reunited. You're not manipulating them. Daenerys, what we finna do, my lady? Because we 0-3.
Soon, he will come back to you.
They just got a long walk.
Your Grace.
Oh, John's still here. Yeah, I can't see shit.
The children of the forest made these.
When?
A very long time ago.
They were right here. Standing where we're standing. Before there were Targaryens or Starks or Lannisters.
And then people shoved them on the other side of the wall, which was unfair.
No. They were here together. The children and the first men.
Doing what? Fighting each other?
No, living peacefully. It's us human bastards that was started the fighting.
They fought together.
What's that, Lannisters?
Against their common enemy.
Oh.
Despite their differences, despite their suspicions.
White Walkers, Lannisters, what's the
We
difference?
need to do the same if we're gonna survive.
Y'all, the Lannisters are my number one enemy. When I tell y'all I can't stand them.
It's always been real.
I hope this is enough for Daenerys to believe him.
And you say you can't defeat them without my armies and my dragons?
No, I don't think I can.
So help her take the Iron Throne and we have the Seven Kingdoms.
Fight for you. I will fight for the North.
Okay, we had to come around. It took a little bit, but we here.
When you bend the knee.
Oh, Lord.
Come on, she's giving. You gotta give a little too.
My people won't accept a southern ruler. Not after everything they've suffered.
They will if their king does. They chose you to lead them. They chose you to protect them. Isn't their survival more important than your pride?
I want him to do it because I know these two. I know them so well. They can be a fucking powerhouse. Like, a powerhouse for greatness. We can change the realm here.
We took Custody Rock.
That's very good to hear.
Not the look.
Isn't it?
Y'all gotta tell me before we get it.
You'll want to discuss this amongst yourselves.
You will stay.
Oh, she said.
All my allies are gone. They've been taken from me while I've been sitting here on this island.
You still have the largest armies.
Who won't be able to eat because Cersei has taken all the food from the Reach?
Call Grey Worm and the Unsullied back. We still have enough ships to carry the Dothraki to the mainland. Commit to the blockade of King's Landing. We have a plan. It's still the right plan.
The right plan. Your strategy has lost us Dawn, the Iron Islands, and the Reach.
If I have underestimated our enemy...
Our enemies? Your family, you mean? Perhaps you don't want to hurt them after all.
No, he does. He really hates them motherfuckers. He really does hate them motherfuckers. What is they screaming for?
Enough with the clever plans. I have 3 large dragons. I'm going to fly them to the Red Keep.
We've discussed this.
My enemies are in the Red Keep. What kind of a queen am I if I'm not willing to risk my life to fight them?
A smart one.
King in the North, Mr. Battle Experience, what you got for us?
I would never presume...
I'm at war. I'm losing. What do you think I should do?
I never thought that dragons would exist again. No one did. The people who follow you know that you made something impossible happen. Maybe that helps them believe that you can make other impossible things happen. Build a world that's different from the shit one they've always known.
That's why most of these people are here.
But if you use them to melt castles and burn cities, you're not different. You're just more of the same.
That's fair. But I'm tired. I want fire and blood. Like, but I get it. I do get it. But damn. Yes, more Brienne screen time. You've been learning how to fight for like 5 seasons. Please get up. Pod has done great in this time, though. What do you say? Podrick, get your ass up.
Enemy leads you.
Yes, because these two would love each other.
And don't fight someone like her in the first place.
Nice sword.
Back at you.
Very nice dagger.
They haven't contributed the right amount of grain.
No, we needed more of a conversation. Them two. Arya ran from her last time after she didn't got her ass beat by the Hound. I mean, they really beat each other's asses. But Bran won.
Since I trained.
I can go and find the Master of Arms to you, my lady.
He didn't beat the Hound. You did.
Okay, I was gonna say we gotta have more of this conversation.
You swore to serve both my mother's daughters, didn't you?
This needed to happen. Sansa, why are you looking like that?
Littlefinger,
Littlefinger, I need you to get fucking lost. Go rule the Vale. Like, we'll call upon you when we need you.
It's too small.
I won't cut you. Don't worry.
I'll try not to.
Okay. My girl is nasty. Look, she can be her own dancing master. She's great. Pod, take notes. The biggest sword isn't always the best sword. Bran was getting offended. She's like, okay, yeah, you're not about to beat my ass. So you just oh, Bran, like, oh shit. Not my 2 favorites sparring. This is great. This is the Brienne content I needed. The Brienne and Arya content I was craving. Oh shit. Your dagger. What you can do with it. These two are great.
Who taught you how to do that?
No one.
And that's actually someone. But no one at the same time. Brienne looking up like, this is a badass right here. 2 very strong ladies. Why is Sansa looking like she's just not happy? What the fuck are you looking at? I don't know. Littlefinger is just annoying me today. What are you doing?
What do you think of it? Who?
The Queen.
I believe you know.
The only one we serve at this point.
I think she has a good heart.
A good heart? I've noticed you staring at a good heart.
There's no time for that.
If
I
they
thought
weren't
we were
related,
doubles
I would have
looking
loved
to
them
his
two to get married and unite their houses.
How many men do we have in the north to fight him? 10,000 less?
Fewer.
What?
Speaking of good hearts, the Sunday of North.
Sir Davos, Lord Snow.
King Snow, isn't it? No, that doesn't sound right. King John?
It doesn't matter.
Forgive me, but
King
may I
in the
ask a
North
question?
sounds great.
Of course.
Your name is Jon Snow, but your father's name was Ned Stark.
I'm a bastard.
Not when
My
Daenerys
mother and
becomes
father were
married.
married.
Is the custom different in North?
We don't have marriage in North, so the concept of a bastard doesn't exist.
That sounds liberating.
Why did you leave your homeland?
I was stolen away by slavers.
I'm sorry.
How did a slave girl come to advise Daenerys Targaryen?
She freed them.
She bought me from my master and set me free.
That was good of her. Of course, you're serving her now, aren't you?
By her choice.
I serve my queen because I want to serve my queen. Because I believe in her.
And if you wanted to sail home to North tomorrow?
Then she would give me a ship and wish me good fortune.
Yeah.
You believe that?
I know it. All of us who came with her from Essos, we believe in her. She's not our queen because she's the daughter of some king we never knew. She's the queen we chose.
Absolutely.
If I switch sides.
No, we would not.
Is that a Greyjoy ship?
Beyond them. We need to come up with something because Cersei's just a little too happy for me. And if Cersei's happy, all is not right in the world. Oh. Oh, God. You finna get your ass beat. You better start explaining quick.
John?
Quick! You better start spitting out some words. Them is not the right word, sir. John is contemplating beating your ass. I mean the life out of you. You thought Euron was gonna fuck you up.
Is she alright? What you did for her
Oh, he knows about that. Yeah, that's right.
is the only reason I'm not killing him.
Okay. Oof.
We heard your uncle attacked your fleet.
He fucked up. He did, but he paid for
thought you
his
were dead.
crimes. He did.
I should be.
Your sister?
A slave,
Euron has
unfortunately.
her. Came to ask the Queen to help me get her back.
Euron got to get off the seas. ASAP.
The Queen is gone.
What? Oh, she left?
Where did she go?
She's going to burn their money or take it. Like I said, so the spies are spying now. Because if they can't pay the Iron Bank back, then the Iron Bank is going to retaliate against the Lannisters. I think, anyway.
All the gold safely through the gates at King's Landing.
Ah, fuck.
We need to get the last of these wagons over the Blackwater.
So she's just
Rush
going
before
to
night.
decimate the Lannister army?
The head of the line is ambushed. The tail will never be able to reinforce in time.
Well, we are stretched a bit thin.
With your permission, flogging stragglers has a marked effect on mobility.
Let's give them fair warning first. These men fought well at Highgarden.
Is she about to burn all these people? Bron, go claim you a castle and find something safe to do. Do not get killed by Drogon.
So, Jamie.
When I tell you they give and take, this is what they're dick on. Why did? Because why did they name him that?
Here you fought bravely at Highgarden. Your first battle.
But Bron, I really need you to go find something safe to do. Please don't die here.
But Lady Olenna chose to betray her queen and support her
Fuck
Targaryen.
Cersei.
So here we are.
I didn't expect it to smell like that.
Men shit themselves when they die. Didn't they teach you that at fancy lad school? Oh, I learned it when I was 5.
What?
Listen.
The Dothraki? There's no way Daenerys got here that fast, though. Is that the sky, or is that the sound of a marching Dothraki horde?
Spears and shields!
Daenerys is about to fuck them up. Spears and shields, spears and shields. The Dothraki don't care about none of that. If that's what this is. Y'all! Come on, Queen Daenerys! It's the Dothraki. And they don't know how to fight the Dothraki because the Dothraki don't fight like this. They're not organized like this. They organize fast, I would give them that. That would be scary just to be hearing the footsteps and not seeing nothing. And they're cheering? Oh my God. Y'all. She brought the whole Dothraki horde. Jamie, this is gonna be your last. Bran, I need you to take off. You should have stayed at the. Oh my God. See, I can't never get a 100% win because now I'm gonna lose Bran, who's great. Oh my God. I don't know how she got here so fast. I don't know the timeline of when all this, like, I know they jump through time a lot, but like, goddamn.
I'm not abandoning my army.
You're the commander, not a damn infantryman. Those fuckers are about to swamp us.
Yeah. Bro. Whoa. Y'all are done. They're about to kill Jamie and Cersei is gonna lose it. Daenerys' theme is playing. Come on, Drogon. Fire and blood, baby. Dracarys. Yes. Ooh. Uh-huh. Come on, Queen Daenerys. Look at this. And they rolled through it. Oh my God. Bran, run. Please don't be, you not a fool, Bran. Tell me you ran. Not hold the line. Jamie, it's a loss. You Dothraki do not care. Hold the line. Oh, Bran, you stayed there. I hope they just take a prisoner. Probably not. Hopefully they get taken prisoner though. Fire and blood, baby. Fire and blood. That's what we're here for at this point. Humanity is out the window. I'm done with all that sweet summer child shit. Man of winter. Cut these bitches up. I'm over it. We done lost too much. Daenerys is pissed the fuck off. Y'all, this is a hell of a story. Somebody gotta survive to tell this one. There's no way I'm looking at this and staying here. There's no amount of gold in the world. Breathe fire. Oh shit, them little arrows can't do shit against Drogon. Not against his scales. This is too good, y'all. This is too good. It's getting hot in here. I
can't shoot with one hand.
Bran, don't do it. Please, not. This is what Game of Thrones does to me. Do not take out Drogon. I'm gonna be really pissed. Y'all, the definition of fire and blood. Get on! God damn it! Oh, he deflected it. And there goes your gold doubloons. The Dothraki are warriors. Like, they be cutting each other's ponytails off when, you know, like, they're savages. Oh my God. Y'all. Bran, I need you to live to tell the tale. Damn, this was... I'm impressed. I love this. Y'all, how did I digress this far? I was so humble when this show started. I was so sickened by stuff like this. Now this is what I'm here for. Because I'm so fed up. I'm so sick and tired of being sick and tired. Ooh. There's no way you can be able to reload that. Bran, please don't. Bran, I'm begging you, please don't. Why? Out of all the characters that could do this, it had to be Bran? Oh, Tyrion went too. He said, I want to see this shit. And your brother down there. Your people can't fight. Not like y'all. Regardless of it, he grew up with these people. Like them or not, yeah, these are his people. Literally looking at it from two opposite sides of the fences. It's lost. Oh my God. Imagine being in your armor and just burning. Can't do nothing. I ain't seen nobody stop, drop, and roll. I guess they don't teach that. Maybe it don't work on Dragonfire. Get out the lot! Never mind. Take cover! I don't even care. That ain't doing nothing. Y'all messing with the mother of dragons! Did y'all think that was a myth or something? Drogon is... No. Bran, please. I'm literally begging you. He missed. That's Bran. Go save him, Tyrion. Go say something to him. Bran is fighting for the wrong side. One of the two gonna get each other. And if I have to choose, I want Drogon to kill Bran because I don't want... Dracarys. Hang in there, Drogon. Come on. Come on. Catch yourself. Come on. Okay, he recovered. He recovered. Rip Bran. You done fucked up. Oh, we just got the weapon, Bran. Bran survived that one. Bran, you literally just lived through a miracle. I'm glad Kyber's weapon didn't work. Bran, I need you to... Please, this is... If that's not a saving grace, like, I don't know what is. Oh, she getting off her hot dragon. Yeah, pull that shit out. Jamie. Jamie, don't you do it! Tyrion, see it. Lord, what's about to happen?
Flee, you idiot.
He's not gonna flee. You know this is your brother. This is the Kingslayer. He trying to add Queenslayer to his title. We ain't about to do this. He about to witness his brother's death. He ain't gonna get it. Bran saved him. Bran saved him. Why would you charge at her? I see. Daenerys got their asses. That's all I got to say. Fire and blood, baby. I felt a lot better. We had to mitigate our losses because they got us down bad the last one. Spoilers of War treated me good. Drogon came through. I'm glad. Kyber's weapon looked a lot more threatening in the dungeons, but it wasn't super effective. Maybe because he didn't get like a vital organ. I mean, it could have worked. It did stab him deeply. It wasn't enough. Jamie was about to get... I just knew Jamie was done. I knew he was done. But he managed to dodge it at every corner. Don't know how he did it, but I guess he survived, and I guess Bran did too. I really didn't want Bran to die, but low-key he was pissing me off. Like, I get it. He ain't no bitch. He ain't about to just cower from the fight, you know? I get that about him. But at a point, we have to accept that the battle is lost, and my life is worth more than this shit. Bran, you are a sellsword. You get paid to do this shit, but at a point, you ain't getting paid enough to deal with this shit. You can't pay me to go into battle against some other dragons. Like, you can't pay me to go into battle against the Dothraki. Like, your steel, your shields and spears, none of that's... The Dothraki don't care about none of that. They don't use none of that, so they don't care about none of that. They're going to charge their horses right at your spears, let their horses get stabbed up, and they cutting throats while they above you. Like, the Dothraki don't care about none of that. And the horses are charging so fast, yeah, you're going to stab them, but they're still going to knock you down, and they're going to knock down your line. The Dothraki don't care about losing their horses. Like, damn, like, that was so good. That was what I needed. Everything, this episode was perfect. We got the Arya Stark reunion, y'all. We got Daenerys' comeback. Because Cersei gonna hear about this one. She gonna hear about this one. So now we 1-3. But this was a good one. The only thing that would have made this perfect is if Jaime died. Now, I know that's gonna be controversial for y'all because some of y'all really do like Jaime. I feel indifferent about him. I don't hate him. I don't love him. If he would have died, I wouldn't have been hurt. I don't care. If he lived, I don't care. But it's like, I'm so petty that I would have wanted him to die so Cersei could have been hurt. Because that's all I want at this point, right? But either way, she's going to hear about this and know that Daenerys is not to be fucked with. So I'm excited to see how that conversation is going to go. But we're gonna jump to some other stuff. Arya and Brienne, that reunion is what I needed. Because Arya, ran away from her at first. Because she thought she couldn't trust her. But now she knows. But now, as in the first meeting, Brienne impressed Arya. I think on this meeting, Arya impressed Brienne, and I love that. Sansa, though, seemed to not be so into, Arya and Brienne bonding. Like, she was looking, and, like, she looked like she had an attitude, and then she walked away, and they all just kind of looked at her like, okay. Like, I feel like Arya has always had the spotlight, and Arya has always stood out, whereas Sansa's always tried super hard to be in the spotlight and be that girl, but I think she's always fallen short to Arya just because Arya stands out. And I think some of that old bitterness about how they used to treat each other and how they used to be is coming back out. You know what I mean? Like, some things never die. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. But Sansa just seemed to have an attitude. Like, I don't know. So, we'll just see where that goes. I think they're all different people. Like, I was looking at the three of them, Bran, Sansa, and Arya, and they are very different people. This is trauma in a box, but all different types of trauma. Arya was the witness to countless deaths, so now she craves killing people. Like, she wants revenge. Sansa was a victim to her enemies, and now she became a leader. She's rose up, wisened up, learned from her enemies, and she's leading her people. Bran, I feel like there is no more Bran. He literally all but said, I remember what it's like to be Bran, but I'm not him anymore. So Bran is basically dead, and we got the three-eyed raven. So it's like they're all three different people. They're not the characters we once knew. So it's like, while the reunion is satisfying, it's not quite so satisfying because it's like you're not getting those people back together the way they were. You know what I mean? It's like when you break something, you can't put it back together in its entirety, as whole as it was. It's always going to have those cracks. So that sucks. But I'm happy they're together, and I think they can do more good together. Despite their flaws and everything they've been through, I think they can take their best qualities and put them together. When Jon comes back, it's going to be great because he's going to show the most emotion. While he does have his trauma, he loves his family. So I'm excited for him to reunite with Arya and Bran. What else? I'm so thrilled with Daenerys. She did what she needed to do. She needed to follow her heart and do what she thought was necessary. And I loved the speech from Jon to her saying, if you just burn the cities and kill people, you're no different than anybody here. You've inspired your people by doing things your way. Continue to do it your way. Yeah, we're going to take fire and blood, but we're going to do it not where we're going to rule, but, on the battlefield where it belongs. Keep the violence where it belongs. The Lannisters, unfortunately, still got the money to the Iron Bank, so they're going to be cool on that front, but we did get their armies, a good chunk of their armies, so that's great. And from the dialogue, I got that Daenerys still holds a good chunk of numbers over the Lannisters, and this battle just helped them win that even more. And I'm sure the Dothraki are pleased because they got to cut some throats, so good for them. But I think, I'm going to be honest with you, the dialogue this season, I feel like is a lot better than the other seasons because, like, and maybe it's just because I'm getting characters that I've never seen together and they're actually talking. And I think the dialogue this season has been great. The way people can articulate themselves and kind of define their own stories and their journeys and how other people mean to them. I think they've been doing a great job putting all that together, and think the dialogue this season is great. I just love listening to any of them talk. Sometimes, you know, it can get monotonous with people just telling stories, like useless stories to you, or like war stories. Like, this is actually stories I've seen and can relate to, and these are characters I love. So like them interacting and telling, them each other's stories is great. And you know why they believe in Daenerys or why they believe in Jon. Like, I love hearing all that stuff because I've seen it. But I think that's about it. That's all I got for this one. Theon, I'll end on him. He got lucky. I forgot Sansa probably did tell Jon how, you know, she probably told him her story, so he got to live because of that. But they ain't forgot like how bad you screwed them over. But yeah, it was so sad too because Arya came in talking about, you know, Roderick and Maester Lewin, and those were all losses by Theon's hands. So it's like, dang, we kind of got to see two different ends of that. Like, Jon angry about what Theon did, and Arya kind of witnessing like, oh, this is the aftermath of what Theon did. So that was great. But that's all I got, y'all. Great episode. For me, this might be the best one of season 7 so far. I like this one. So with that all being said, thank you guys for watching. Of course, I want to know what you guys thought. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys for more Game of Thrones.
And now his watch is ended.
And now his watch is ended.